advised that hostiles may be in the area. I am investigating.
So, you made it. Guess Ryujin Just brimming with confidence, aren't you? But I've seen your work in the trade tower, so I'll at least give you some credit. Now, I'll take that program back that I gave you, and let's give the all-access back door for me. I can see everything and anything, so let's take a look. Ularu has some impressive encryption on her files. Not that I can't crack it, of course. Circumventing protections, running decryption. This should just take a moment now. Damn, I'm good. That went faster than I thought. I'm saving several files to a slate for Dalton, including access history and anything related to Project Dominion. Adding in new encryption for him as well, so he's the only one that can view these. And done. You're all set. I've got the new encrypted slate. Let me tell you, it looks like technically, I'm not supposed to look, but it's kind of hard to not see what's going. Since you came through on your end, let's just say that slate isn't going to paint the best picture for Ms. Imogene Salzo. But bear in mind, you're dealing with some pretty talented people when it comes to falsifying information. I can be sure because, but like anything, evidence alone can. The rest is up to you. Don't be too sure about that. Imogene was I'd almost guarantee there's intent behind. Here's the slate. As
Well, I assume success is in order. I had a few reports, but at least nothing that set off any red flags. I figured as much. Lucky for us, he doesn't have any motive to use this information against us. Now, let's see what we have here. It was possible. But someone's been accessing Ularu's files remotely. It's quite a complicated trace, too. I'm impressed Nix was able to track all of this. Damn. And there's our culprit. Imogene Salzo, Senior Operations Specialist, and one of the few I had in mind for who could pull this off. Well, the motive could be anything. Either that, or she's high. Well, before we make any harsh decisions, I want you to head to her office and escort her here. You have to make sure she doesn't try. Good. When you're dealing with corporate workers.
Let me guess. Looking for Imogene? I'm sure you can tell by now. She isn't here, which is a shame since I have so... She's always been the master of... I'm not even sure that's any business of yours, but I do enjoy keeping close tabs on my counterpart. Dare I ask why you need... Yeah, no thanks. Getting information out of Dalton is like talking to... I have Imogene's last location at Frankie's Grab and Go, which we all know is a front. You'll want to get executive sign-off if you plan on chasing after her. Good. I'd hate... Good luck finding Imogene.
No Imogene, I see. Of course, Yuko would know. If Imogene's with the Syndicate, I can't just send you after her. We have to make sure he's aware of the situation. Bayu owns the Sioka Syndicate. For you to walk in there without discussing it with him first could be... Good. Because without it, head over to the trade. He may ask for... it shouldn't be. Bayu... The sooner, the better. Just be sure, if she resists... Imogene has the potential to do this company a... She knows the consequences of... If the situation does take a turn for the worst, I only ask that you perform a thorough... I trust you won't let your part...
I don't recall sending for anyone. What do you... No. I can always make time when it comes to an old friend. So, what would be the reason? I may consider Ryujin an ally. As long as it doesn't involve the Syndicate members themselves. I'll tell you what. I'll make sure the Syndicate lets you in hassle... And what mutual... This is starting to... All right. You talk a good game. And I suppose if we're looking at a mutually beneficial situation, check in with Ms. Moore at Frankie's. I'll send word along that you're to be expected. Fair warning, the Syndicate should let you search any common areas, but I'll just say, be prepared.
You lost, kid? Oh, so you're the one getting... I've got one rule for you in there. So, third floor is off limits. Don't worry. She wouldn't be allowed to... For the record, I'm only granting you act. You'll find that young lady you're looking for holed up in a room on... Just remember to keep your eyes on the prize. The less you consider this an open house.
I'm watching you.
You try anything, you're dead.
I figured our paths would cross sooner or later. Not that I thought I was safe, but I never expected anyone to just... slip by. I had a feeling you'd be the one to come after me. Yes, and no, but you stay in this business long enough, you get enough favors and connections that can help. Nyx owed me a favor, and gave me the heads up. Yeah? And I didn't look guilty before, based on those files you got from Nyx? Ularu set me up. Yes, I've been acting as a double agent, but because she ordered me to. The assignment was meant to deceive, not benefit. And Project Dominion is way above my pay grade. It'd be impossible for me to deliver it. At least, intentionally. Look, I only know about Project Dominion because I wanted to know exactly what I was being accused of leaking. But that tech is dangerous. An internal neuroamp that can theoretically control other people? If the evidence points to me, it's because Ularu used it to set me up. What better way to frame someone than to take control of their mind and have them actually perform the actions? That's what makes it dangerous. So, if Ryujin keeps this tech a secret, suddenly every deal, every legal matter... That's what I need you for. I didn't come here just to hide. I need... Ularu has the skill to pull this off, but she's also been behind the desk for years. This slate holds all the evidence against her. Nix's contract limits his investigation to Ularu's computer. I hacked into building security and was able to recover deleted... I guarantee the third-party company Dalton is using for his security directive theta won't... I can't do that. The moment I step in that building, Dalton... You really are naive when it... Once I'm back at Ryujin, Ularu will be looking to... So I can stay here and deal with you, or I can go back and deal with her. Of course you do. Look, if you just bring this slate to Dalton, I'm sure it's your choice. I was hoping you would. As long as Ularu still thinks I'm on the run, she'll... And I know you...
Back off.
You see any heat leeches?
Wow, look. So tell me. Oh my. Imogene Ularu will want her. Those two have been a team ever since Imogene started. And saying they had a student-teacher relationship. For either one to betray what we all assumed they had? Of course she did. Imogene knows better than to make an accusation. I can't wait. This situation is gonna give At least it sounds like Imogene has it under... If I were you, I'd leave. If there's even a chance that Ularu is betraying the company, you'll never find... A mole? No. Ularu's not about to... If she's betraying Ryujin, she... Once you hand that evidence to Dalton, and if he's smart, between the two of us, we'll suss out the...
My company's future might be.
Keep out of my way and I'll...
You're back. Our trust in Imogene is certainly compromised. But now you're saying Ularu may... Yes, at least your assignment wasn't a complete evidence against Ularu. I hope Imogene realizes if she truly wants to back this up. Now, I need to undertake the laborious... In the meantime, Masako has requested your presence in R&D. Masako's been focusing on how to deal with it. I believe her... Once I've examined this evidence, I may... And not a word about this to anyone.
This could be the most important of our career.
I've been waiting here for ages.
You want to chat?
I need that Rothicite if we want to
Good, you're here. It's time to put a plan in motion to take full control. In due time. We don't know to what extent Infinity has taken the current neuroamp schematics. So, let me introduce you to Vina.
Yes, details. You see, the internal neuroamp is supposed to consist of two parts. The first part, the part Infinity stole, handles the manipulative effects. The second part is a shielding modification designed to protect the user against other neuroamp. You got that right.
No one wants their greatest asset used against them. Once Vina can complete the internal neuroamp and shielding mod, the plan is to outfit you with both and have you infiltrate in... We can't risk the assignment until we know your mind has the necessary... You're a Ryujin employee, and we've trusted you this far, so... Good. I'm glad you...
And I love a willing subject. Now it's just a matter of... The final kink in both designs was finding compatible materials to use for conductivity. I've finally created the perfect alloy, but it requires a newly discovered refined element.
Which is where I come in. We have a confidential contract with Consolidated Mining to gather... Their last shipment is late, and neither we nor Consolidated Mining have had any... Correct. The updates have been regular up until now. Last we heard, the shipment was ahead of schedule.
We need you to head out there, secure the shipment, and bring it back here so Vina can... And I want to know what happened. We need to take any safety measures to make sure...
The mining station is CM Station RC1. The shipment should be in the research and control tower, but the outside door... This keycard will let you enter the mines so you can access the tower from the inside.
Once
I'm just
we have the
concerned the
Rothicite,
entire
I
station
can
was wiped
finally
out
set
by...
my plan in motion.
something.
Got my eye on you.
There's certainly no shortage of things to do around here.
Another day, another shift. This area's off limits. Yeah, I bet you do. Not my problem. I'm not looking for trouble. Thank you. Fine, I'll issue...
Sean, I don't want to go over this again. I'm tired, all right? Just not today.
You can't be okay with this, though, right? You took an oath, and I'd say this is a Hey, who let you in here? This is a... In that case, you'll want to speak to Dr. Link.
This damn contract will be the death of me. Excuse me, but this is a... Your timing could be better. A little warning, Nick? I'll just take a moment to check up on...
You didn't hear this from me. Those ecliptic mercenaries? Faction.
Contraband. That's all we need.
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
We're wasting.
Is that my beautiful shipment?
Needs that shipment.
You were right about this one, Miss. Looks like it. This should be more. Now, I shall excuse myself and get to.
So, what did you learn about? Lucas must be desperate if he hired them to collect the Rothicite. Were there any survivors? Good. I may not condone murder, but I refuse to have sympathy, especially after massacring. Now, I also had a report that you were spotted at the clinic. I figured it was related. And were you able to... Human trials? Without even completing his product? I'll make sure Yuko's team extracts every bit of it. Between hiring Ecliptic and unauthorized human trials, and with the Rothicite secure, it certainly is. And it's also time to inform the rest of the board. Head up to the executive. I've called a meeting, and I expect...
Hey there.
If Vina offers you a job as a lab rat,
They know how to make a client feel welcome up here.
I've got my eye on.
Good. You're right on time. I reevaluated all the evidence. It took every resource I had, but in due time, I'll be reaching out. Indeed. I've briefed Masako and discussed her plans on handling this. While we both agree Ularu is guilty, we need irrefutable evidence before presenting. For now, we lead everyone to believe that Imogene was... Good. Keeping Ularu in the dark is the key. Masako has tasked Ularu with writing the program to bring down We believe she'll take the chance to incriminate Masako within the program. So this could provide the... You will be tasked with the assignment to infiltrate Infinity. So before you go... Good. Once Ularu believes she's properly deflected any suspicion, I've no doubt she'll be bold enough to hide something within whatever. Now... We called you all together to discuss a recent security breach. We discovered a mole within the company who leaked vital information about Project Dominion to Infinity Ltd.
You've got to be kidding me. Just don't tell me it's Vina. I think we've all noticed she's not here.
Before you speculate any further, no, it's not Vina. The guilty party is Imogene Salzo, much to my disappointment. Our operative here obtained the evidence to confirm it.
Dalton, how does something like this happen?
Imogene is highly trained. Ularu can even speak to that. We demand the best.
I may have well-trained operatives,
But security is your responsibility, Dalton. This is a huge failing on your...
I accept the responsibility, but let's not forget,
Of course. Thanks to another of my operatives. Watch me.
Imogene's been dealt with, so bickering is pointless. All I care about is reacquiring our property and what this might be cost.
Vina is completing the internal neuroamp. Our operative will receive the implant, infiltrate Infinity L. I have it on good authority. The experimentations they've done to replicate the missing pieces of our work have resulted in fatalities.
Botched human trials and murder for hire? You don't bounce back from that. At least not with Infinity's legal team.
If I may make a suggestion, we should give this evidence to David at SSNN. It's the best neutral method of releasing this information to the general public.
That'd make my job easier.
David it is, then.
Misako, the internal neuroamp is ready if you want to...
I hope you're ready for this. And that's precisely why I know we can count on you. Vina will be waiting for you in the neuroamp division. Once you're done, meet me in my office.
So much work to do.
My career will be over.
Are you sure you're okay? You left pretty far.
Double check those measurements are right.
A cursory
Anesthesia
scan
always...
of your vital signs. You are currently...
Ah, here's my lucky candidate. I hope you're ready to embark on one... The internal neuroamp is basically the next... It gives the user dominion over a less dominant target, meaning you can heavily influence... The risk mitigation alone will be complete. So, are you ready to get... Oh, don't worry. That's not... Now, just a few details before we begin. I'll be making a small incision in the back of your skull where the whole procedure should only take 3 to 4 hours with little to no downtime afterwards, provided DeMarcus got everything entered correctly.
Did I not just say I quadruple checked the number?
You know I'm just giving you a hard... Besides, I've got to make sure my Fine. I get it. Now, just lie down on... All right, let's get this party started. Well, look who's finally up. The operation was a success, obviously. Once you're able to refocus, let me know how you're doing.